Look at Jennifer. Finally got Jennifer back out here. What you out here doing? Getting a tan?
Yeah, trying to even my tan out. My stomach's a little.
Let's get this nice background right here, and then you can sit down if you want to. Come on over a little bit. Ooh wee! Look at Jennifer. That rehab goddamn put that weight on you, ain't it?
Yeah.
You look good, Jennifer. Check out.
I'm still skinny. I'm still vegetarian.
There you go. Let the people see.
A little bit of weight.
Let the people see. Give me a pose for my thumbnail. Give me a pose for my thumbnail. Look at Jenny.
Shut up.
Man, you look amazing, Jennifer. I'm happy to see you. Look at Jennifer.
Yeah. Well, I just found out. Everybody thinks I'm God, but I'm not.
Everybody think you what?
Everybody thinks I'm God because
God?
I shape shift and I've been moving through life like 10 different eternities, and I know everybody. They don't know me because I shape shift.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got through to the girls, and I've been talking to a lot of men.
You been talking to a lot of men?
A lot of men.
Oh yeah.
I was wondering, like, is there any females out there?
You talking about in Ohio?
Anywhere. I mean, it's like the whole world just disappeared. I'm traveling through the universe, one planet to the next, trying to find life. Couldn't find none, so I took this earthworm and this rabbit and this donkey, and I made a girl out of it.
I know that's right. So let's go. Let's talk about something other than shape shifting. We can get to that in a minute.
Okay.
But I want to make sure they stay tuned in at the beginning.
All that was left was a bunch of androids. Y'all wasn't even here. I had to raise all y'all from the dead. The government's been stalking me, following me around, trying to find out how I got all this nice shit, where it came from, who built it. I'm like, dude, I just make it appear.
So, Jennifer, let's talk about something else right quick.
Okay, what's up?
Let's shift gears.
Oh, you thought I was gonna be more sane on drugs? Yeah,
No, I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is what led to you leaving Greensboro, going to Ohio. How was the rehab? How was the treatment, and what brought you back? That's more important.
Well, I went there. I went to treatment, and then they were addicts.
Okay, let's back up.
Detox place. They were stealing my drugs. I had to detox sober with no meds.
Huh?
I was pissed. Yeah, I was supposed to get 3 Valium a day, and the girl kept saying, "No, you don't get it." Blah blah blah. I waited 3 days before I got my first Valium, and the package was already open. It was like a Z pack, and it had 3 a day for the week you were supposed to be there, and then they wing you down to 20 threes a day, 20 milligrams 3 a day, and then 10 milligrams 3 a day. And I was already there for 3 days, and I went to go get it in the morning. She's like, "Oh no, you already had it while you were sleeping." I said, "I've been up all night. I ain't had shit. You guys are stealing my meds." So
The people that work there?
yeah, he was like, "If you don't quit saying that, we're gonna ask you to leave." So I was like, "I'll walk out the door. I'm already halfway clean." And then I came back down here, and
So you left?
Yeah, I got on methadone down here. So
Oh, I thought you. Okay,
I went to detox there.
so you didn't finish the whole detox.
I went for a good 5 days. That's all it is. I only left like a day early.
So you went all the way to Ohio to go to a
And I couldn't find one down here.
So you went all the way to Ohio to go to a detox for 5 days?
That's how bad I wanted to get clean. Yeah.
Okay. So you left early because you was accusing them of stealing your meds, and they act like they were gonna kick you out, and you like, you know what? I'm already halfway clean.
Because I'm
Bye.
not getting no meds. I might as well go home and get meds. So I didn't go home and use drugs. I went to the methadone clinic. And I go to group 3 days a week. I drop. They check my vitals. They give me a cup. So, and then I'm only on 25 milligrams. So I only got to do that for like 2 weeks, and then they start weaning you down. That way I don't have to be sick at all.
So you are getting the methadone?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You want to sit down? Sit how you were sitting?
Well, I do need to get in front of my stomach. But you know,
Yeah.
I've had 5 kids. I'm a little shy.
Well, a lot of women that got 5 kids ain't quite as in shape as you.
Well,
So you don't got to be have no complex, no insecurities. So anyway. So
So I come down here. I've been down here about 2 weeks now.
So you've been back for 2 weeks.
Yep, been here for 2 weeks, and I've been laying out in the sun swimming and just trying to eat some healthy stuff like cherries and pineapple. And I've been trying to just stay out the way until I get my life together.
Well, I ain't heard from you.
I know, nobody has.
I was kind of upset too. 'Cause when I found out, I actually seen you on Facebook, I said, she back. So I said, let me inbox her. I inboxed you, I ain't get no response.
Yeah, I've been trying to stay.
And then I called you, and I ain't get a response.
I deleted all my old phone numbers because that's what you're supposed to do. And even though they're not like, I didn't delete them. I couldn't do it myself.
Right.
I had my sponsor do it. So they just deleted everything, and it had like my kids' numbers, your number, but it got rid of all the dope numbers. So it worked out okay.
And then you called me today. I was like, okay, she back.
Yeah.
I said, now we can get an interview in. And I wouldn't have felt no type of way, because a lot of times, like you say, when you got a goal, a sobriety goal, you got to delete everything from the past.
Right, you do.
Everything that's related to your addiction.
That's the first step, yeah.
Everything related to addiction. Even though I talked to you with some positivity, it can easily be a relapse trigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm always talking about your addiction, your drugs,
Right.
and sometimes people don't be strong enough to actually talk about it without having a craving for
I
it.
have a lot of help. I got a lot of really good people in my life. I couldn't have did it by myself. That's why I'm really glad for these programs in all the recovering addicts. And I don't care if they steal my meds. I didn't want to get nobody in trouble, because sometimes you don't want to lose your life because of one mistake.
Right.
So I didn't really say nothing. I didn't want to cause no problem. I just wanted to remove myself from the situation, because I know when I was there, I probably wouldn't have done that, but I would have wanted to. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if I didn't have the faith that I have in God, I probably would have.
Right.
And it's taken me a long time to see that. I've done life sentences, I'm telling you. And all I had to do was just put my trust in God and then fight on my knees, not with my hands.
That's right. Let me ask you something. The guy, your boyfriend, did he support you going there and coming back, or did he have a problem with it? How he feel?
Oh, he was wonderful. He sent me money and everything, bought me cigarettes. And, yeah, he fit my clothes up there so I could get through the program. But like I said, I was only there for 5 days.
Right.
And he's been real helpful. I absolutely love him. I never said I haven't, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You never hear me talk bad about anybody.
No, that's right. He seemed like he a little in love with you. A lot of times people, they put their love before everything in a selfish way, meaning that he'll be like, okay, it's a good idea that you want to get clean, go through detox, but I don't want you away from me going back around your ex-boyfriends and your ex-husbands
Right.
and in Ohio.
Right.
No, so you need to stay here.
But yeah, you just gotta put faith in God, and you gotta trust your man and trust your woman, and
Right.
just know their hearts in it.
So he supported you 100%.
Yes, he did.
Okay, so when he got back, how has it been since you've been back?
It's been pretty good. We got into it a little bit when I wanted to get high one time, but I was so sick because, man, I hadn't realized how much I was doing it. I was doing bad. And it got, I was so sick. I don't even know.
So you only
how I
got
ended up on that side.
so you telling me that you only got high one time since you've been back in 2 weeks?
I really didn't even get high. I got swept up.
What that mean?
I was still getting clean, so I almost got high, but he saved me.
Oh, he saved you from that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So how long you been clean now?
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Oh, 3 weeks.
Yeah. A week there.
Jennifer, you feel like I ain't seen you in 2 months.
I've been gone 2 months. Yeah, I went there.
So you get high in Ohio first?
No, I had to get into a place there, which I stayed for about 2 weeks. I found a place, and then I stayed for another 2 weeks after I went to that place. And then I came back here. I've been here. This is my 3rd week back.
So you only been clean the 3 weeks you been back?
No, I was clean a couple weeks in Ohio.
So you've been clean longer than 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, you just said 3 weeks. I didn't know you said 2 or 3.
Well, it takes years to get my head back. You know, start putting
You might need to shape shift into a math instructor. Can you shape shift into a math instructor?
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, because you gotta learn how to count a little bit.
No. Anyway, what it is whenever I started using when I was 14.
Somebody give me a good thumbnail.
Whenever you stop using, your brain only develops to the age of 14.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I'm not using, my brain is developing from a 14-year-old.
Okay.
And so I'm not going to be probably quite as smart as I usually am. You know, because it's like when I eat sweet spinach, I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Oh, Jennifer, I'm glad to see you back.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm glad. I mean, whichever one is best for your recovery. But I am glad to see you. I miss you a little bit. You my dog. You my
Don't
partner.
use drugs.
You my partner now. You my partner. Dang, did you see your kids when you was in Ohio?
Yeah.
You see your grandbaby?
No, it was a funeral, so she didn't.
A funeral?
I had to go to a funeral too. She didn't want.
Oh, you did tell me that. You did tell me that.
My daughter graduated, and then my son's best friend hung himself. And my daughter, my youngest daughter, it's her best friend's boyfriend, and my ex-boyfriend's nephew. That's how they met.
Oh, okay.
And he killed himself. He hung himself. He was only 21. So when I got back, I had to go to the funeral. But it was like when I got there was a bunch of food. It was a big feast. It was really nice. But it was sad too. So me and my kids, I had shape-shifted into Joe on accident, so they didn't really know who I was. Because I've been missing since I was 16. Everybody thinks their mom took off because, yeah, I would shape-shift and they wouldn't know who I was and they wouldn't let me in the house. And the cops would take me away until they found out who I was. I told you this. I'm not making this up.
So you really shape-shifted into Joe?
Yeah, I shape-shifted into everybody. I got all of it on camera.
Oh, yeah?
My whole life story. Yeah. That's why I'm on FBI's most watched.
Oh, yeah, you're on the watch list?
Because they're trying to figure out how I'm doing it. But it's because I'm not God. I'm God's queen.
But everybody think you God right now.
Yeah.
Well, now let's talk about that. Now, why is that?
Because I know there's a God. When I can't find something out, he's the one I go to.
That's right.
I wouldn't be this powerful if it wasn't for him.
That's right.
I just got there first. I told you, I've been alive. You guys all asked for one wish. You asked for children or a husband or a money or a house or a good job. I asked God for eternal life and eternal youth. That's what I asked him for, and that's what I got.
Is that how you stand so young?
Yeah, I've been here for over 333 trillion years.
How many years?
I've been 333 trillion.
And you looking like that?
Around the stratosphere. That's why I look like a skeleton, man.
Oh, man.
Because I've been around the stratosphere 8 damn times. And I'm talking, that's far. They couldn't go very fast back then. Now I made it so we can go faster than the speed of light. That's how all these people were getting to know all this. But back then, they were stuck on a planet. It would take like 80 years to get to the other planet. And most people couldn't live that long, but the government knew everybody had eternal life. And then when we reached 100, we bought a life insurance policy, so they would turn you back into a baby and give your family the money. And then the money you got from being somebody else's baby and then paying $1 million for a baby, that was the life insurance policy your family got. So you really didn't die, you got to be born again. That's what being born again meant. They all had eternal life. But unless they went into space, they were killed, said they were given cancer, poisoned, and then turned back into a baby. And then after you went to college, they make you grow up again and pay for college, buy another house. Every 100 years, they turn you back into a baby. And I got away. I got y'all all out the matrix. I raised y'all from the dead, everything. There wasn't nobody left. And I had forgot because I didn't want to do that, but I had tried everything to save y'all and I couldn't. I couldn't even save myself from these fucking loons. So I had to forget all of them and start over. And now I just got my memory back. So,
okay, so that's what's going on.
Yeah.
All right.
Had to forget what I knew and start over like I'm telling y'all to do. And it works every time.
It works every time?
Every time.
Okay.
I didn't want to do it though because I had to lose my mind. And I'm like, if I lose my mind, who's going to bring me back? You know what I mean? Okay. So that's the way it be out around these parts.
I know that's right.
It's hot. It's blazing out here though.
Well, at least you're going to get a tan.
About to go jump in that pool.
Go ahead.
I think they're cleaning it.
It look a little weird.
Yeah, they're cleaning it.
It look a little weird.
They cleaned it all day yesterday. It's open today. So I'm just gonna ask them before I get in what they're doing and if they're done. The gate's open. It was closed yesterday and they were cleaning all day, so it should be done by now. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks like it should be open.
Okay, well, alrighty then. It was nice talking to y'all. Y'all have a great day.
You gotta give him a peace sign or something. God bless you, Jennifer. It's nice talking to you. Yeah, my battery just went dead. I just cut it back on. Somebody gonna say, "Oh, you need to get you a camera. You need to get you a camera." There's always something happening to your camera. Yeah.
Nice camera.
Yeah, I know I do. They just like give me a hard time. But listen, I don't want it to never be 2 months before I see you again. You my partner. I want to keep your progress on Front Street so the world can see that people can get clean.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the next interview.
Yeah.
Make sure you treat that man right.
Yeah, I know.
Make sure you treat that man right. God bless you.
Make sure y'all treat those men
Yeah, you said you got 1,000 men.
right. No.
Said 1,000 men been
out
calling.
there to all them women that think their man's cheating on them, and it's some other fucking person that looks like them.
Right.
You know, you need to learn to love, respect, and trust your man. And guys need to do the same thing for their women.
That's right. That's excellent advice. God bless you, Jeff.
All right.